I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
Another name for Vin is right. Another name for Sori is wrong.
That is completely untrue.
That's why it sounds like sorry. So, this is going to be one of our...
I'm sorry for you. So sorry you're going to lose.
That's so corny. It was really corny.
I don't care. Really, seriously, you have no idea.
This is going to be one of our first... we're having a fight, and our friends are going to arbitrate for us who's right. And because my name is Vin, and Vin means right, and her means wrong. Okay. So here's my situation, right? So I got a problem with my legs. Something is wrong with my legs, my ankles. I probably broke something, hairline fracture, whatever. So I tell Sori, because I work like 15, 16 hours a day, right or wrong?
True.
So I tell Sori, look, I need you to go and set up my appointment for me. I've been telling this woman this for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Is that an exaggeration?
Longer than that.
Longer than that. Do you know how many times she set up the appointment for you? Go ahead, tell the people. Tell the nice people how many times she set up the appointment.
No, we got to back up a little bit.
No, I think you should tell them how long it took you to set up the appointment for me.
The appointment is not set up.
The appointment has not been set up. Let the record state. Go ahead.
Okay, so when was the last time your bad tooth was bothering you?
Why are we talking about my tooth?
Because it is
See
part
how
of
she
the
changes
situation.
the subject?
No.
Now we're talking about my tooth.
It is part of the
I
situation.
thought we were talking about my leg.
But see, that's the thing. If you're not going to listen, then you're not going to be able to actually know what's going on. So how long ago was it where your tooth was bothering you so much you had to go to the ER?
I don't know, like 5 months ago?
Yeah.
5 months ago.
More than that, maybe.
And
you came back, you were in excruciating pain, you couldn't even barely move. And I said, do you want me to book you an appointment? And you said, yes, babe, please book me an appointment. If I couldn't move,
how did I drive to the hospital?
You could barely move. That's what I said.
How embarrassing.
Anyway, so you said, hook me up with an appointment. I said, okay. So I call the next day to the dentist office. I start setting up the appointment. They need all of this information. I'm giving them all this information. They're moving things around to get him right in as soon as possible.
I was in bad shape.
Yeah. So I go through all of this with the lady.
Have you forgotten about my leg?
Can you listen?
No, I haven't
forgotten about your leg.
I'm talking about the audience. I know you haven't forgotten about, but you're trying to get them to forget about it.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
So the appointment is all set up. Everything's good to go. And you know what happens when you have a bad toothache and you start taking the antibiotic? Then all of a sudden the tooth miraculously feels better, but it's not really gone and it's not taken care of. So then he doesn't want to go to the appointment. So I called, I bugged this lady, I set up all this stuff for nothing. Did you go to the appointment? How was your appointment?
I actually did go to the appointment. I went to one appointment.
No, yeah. And then you never went to the follow-up appointments to get it fixed.
I had other things to do.
Right.
I had other things going on.
So all of that for nothing. So now he's telling me, my leg, please make an appointment for my leg.
Got a hairline fracture and a couple torn ligaments.
I said, okay, I'll book you up an appointment. And then
completely
I got
merciless,
thinking,
by the way.
What?
This is how she treats a hairline fracture and
that's
torn
because
ligaments.
I don't even know if that's actually
for a guy who's working 15, 16 hours a day for her.
A week ago, he said, hey, let's go running together.
Now
if it's all that bad, why are you going out running?
I tried to go running with you. Well, I mean,
anyway.
somebody's getting a little chunky. And
stop that. Okay, so anyway.
I'm trying to help her out.
Fine. But don't make it like it's this big giant emergency, but then you're going to go out running. So
what happened when I went out running?
Hold on. You couldn't even barely make it back. I had to nurse you back to health.
You had to nurse me back to health.
So what
Let me ask
my
you a question.
suggestion was...
Who's the toughest person that you know personally?
You, baby.
Me. So I was ruined. My legs were ruined. They were shot. I said, babe, I need you to contact this person and set up the appointment for my leg. Like, we've got to get this done before spring. Isn't that what I said?
That is what you said.
She did. Okay, so did you set up the appointment?
We already went over this.
You've never talked.
So I don't know if in your state they have a walk-in clinic. You can walk in there and tell them what your issues are, and then they kind of set you up with a specialist. So I thought, you know what? For someone such as you who works 16 hours a day that I can barely fit in an appointment for you, maybe a walk-in clinic would be your first start and the best place to start.
She told me. You know what she told me the night we went out running? It was like 2 o'clock.
It'd also save you money too.
2 o'clock in the morning. I have insurance. I'm insured. I spent like $300.
You have a deductible.
I spent $300. You have a deductible. I spend $300 every 2 weeks on my insurance. Okay, so I would like to be able to utilize it. But
you have a deductible as well, I believe.
But I told this young lady the night that I went out running and she had to nurse me back to health. I told her, I said, babe, set up the appointment. I don't want to do the walk-in clinic. Send me because they have a sports medicine thingy, but the only way you can get into sports medicine if you go to the regular thing, and then you get a referral.
Which
so
is why I said go to the
want
walk-in
to go to
clinic.
the walk-in clinic
They'll
because that
refer you.
adds an extra step.
No, it doesn't. They will refer you.
So
have you ever been to the walk-in clinic?
Finish it.
Have you ever been?
We got to land the plane.
You haven't been. See, he's not answering all the questions. He's never been to the walk-in clinic, and I have.
I'm going to present what the issue is. You present what the issue is in a little, 2-minute clip, and then
okay, hurry up.
So here's the problem. When I ask her to set up an appointment, she refuses to do it because it's not her way exactly. And now, when I'm complaining about my tooth, saying, hey, babe, give me the medication that the doctor prescribed me, she's saying, you really should set up an appointment. And I got a bit perturbed because when I wanted to set up the appointment for my torn up ligaments and broken ankle, she didn't do it because it wasn't done her particular way. And the point of this whole thing is everything's got to be done her particular way. It doesn't matter if I'm in excruciating, terrifying pain. Doesn't matter because Sori has to have it done exactly Sori's way. I rest my case. Now, please just, I know you agree with me.
I don't agree with you.
I'm talking to the audience. I know you agree with me. Please be polite and listen to her and then vote because we're going to have a little vote thingy where everybody can vote for me. Go ahead.
My thing is he should just go to the walk-in clinic and that will be step one and they will refer him to the place that he needs to go. This way, it doesn't interfere with his schedule. They're open until like 8 o'clock at night, so he can definitely make it in there any of the days that work for him.
Has nothing to do with my tooth.
We're talking about your leg.
I was talking about my tooth. All right, you guys. Well, we will post a little thingy for you to vote for me. And
obviously vote by way of the truth.
Vote your conscience. Look, tomorrow we're going to be doing Save Me by Avenged Sevenfold, if my mouth will allow it. Maybe Sori can do it by herself because apparently she doesn't need me because, I could fall down the steps because my leg is so broken up. I could fall down the steps and break my neck and that'll be the end of Vin and Sori.
It'll just be Sori.
It'll just be Sori. So anyway, we're doing Save Me tomorrow by Avenged Sevenfold. It's probably a song about saving me from this woman. And then, if you have suggestions,
it's about saving women from all of mankind.
If you have suggestions that you would like us to play a song, get us a subscriber. You count. Get us a new subscriber, and we will put your song on the list. All right, guys. See you guys later. Vote for me.
Sori out.